Hey guys, Czar here. Hope all is well and trust you're having a good morning. I hope you had a good weekend. Happy Monday to you. It is Monday, July 15th. We're halfway through July already. Can't believe that. Summer is just whipping along here. We have about 30 seconds away from the open here on this Monday. So we'll see how this market is reacting. It doesn't seem like a whole lot going on here overnight at the very least. Pretty quiet coming in to this rangy UK session here, as you can see, and then about to come into New York, of course, as well. In about 5 seconds, the first candle will start. This is the Three Sisters, NASDAQ, S&P, and Dow 1 minute charts. We are now open on New York. I'm going to wait until this indicator sets up here. After the 1 minute candle, we will have the 1 minute open range. I repeat the same process every morning. And I think the same way, I do the same things, keeps me consistent, and I think consistency is key. It's routinized, it's ritualized, all of those good things. I'll be putting you on pause, guys, cutting out sideways grinding action, non-teaching moments, things of that nature. We'll keep this nice and tight. Today is Monday. I always warn my groups to take it easy, on Monday, and just kind of wait for things to play out a little bit here. A little bit of a tug of war between buyers and sellers, bulls and bears, longs and shorts, and of course the undecided participants as well. And then wait for some reasonable structure here. The NASDAQ is my instrument of choice. I have traded just about everything you can possibly imagine over the many years. These days with the Three Sisters, NASDAQ, S&P, and Dow, these three here, I'm simply using the NASDAQ as my vehicle of entry or execution, if you will. But I'm always taking into consideration what's happening as a composite of these Three Sisters. Some days I ignore the Dow lately because it is doing its own thing, marching to its own drummer. So these two, the S&P and the NASDAQ, are the most important in terms of correlation, relative strength, relative weakness, divergence, synchronicity, all of that good stuff. And so that's what I'll primarily be watching most intently. So nothing for me to do. I'm just going to wait, kind of inside the open range here on all three. Here are the Three Sisters doing the same sort of thing. Not much going on here at all. We are just at or above VWAP on all three. We are at intertwining EMAs on all three. This is a very lackluster, quiet, meandering first 4 minutes or so here on the open. Nothing for me to do. Rounding up a little bit here on the S&P and on the NASDAQ. Slightly positive moving average configurations above VWAP. Let's take a look here and see if there's anything. All right, guys, buy stop order right above the high of the day. Let's see if we can get something going here, shall we? Pretty lackluster so far. I certainly wouldn't be looking for more than 1 hour on this. And so you might be wondering why I would take a trade into this zone. Notice I didn't even mark this zone off because it is so lackluster and weak. I didn't want to confuse you as a viewer, but also my own brain. I'm going to leave that, and I'm in, guys. And I'm in. Just got triggered in. Long the NASDAQ here. First trade of the week. And first trade of the day, of course. Looking for 1 hour here. And so if anything, guys, now I can put a zone marker here because we have put in a pivot, and a meaningful pivot, on the New York volume. Massive volumes come flooding in the New York Open, of course, regular trading hours, and have now confirmed that this drawdown here and then double bottom bodies is significant given that fresh buying came in here to push prices higher. For now, let's see how high these prices are going to go. And now I'm going to play it safe and defensive here on this Monday, guys, given how wishy-washy this market feels, and move my stop to break even at this point. Very defensive, very conservative. Hey guys, I'm back. As you can tell, I got cut off here and had to reload my trading view completely. I had about 6 or 7 tabs open, and I'm guessing that caused some kind of an issue. But I had trade markers that disappeared and then came back, and I tried the undo button and it didn't come back, and various other annoyances. I have another trader friend who experienced exactly the same thing, and so it might be a trading view issue. Not sure if you're experiencing the same thing. Anyway, as you can see, stopped out at break even. I think you were able to see me moving my stop to break even. Not actually sure. I'll know when I stop my software and play it back, but that's a break even trade for me. And it turned out to be a good idea to move my stop to break even right at that 50%, just beyond the 50% point. And because prices did come back all the way to my original stop. Have an amazing day, guys. Thanks for being here. We'll talk soon.